Good morning, everybody. I wanted to talk about fears and how we heal fears. Um, it there's this is kind of complicated, but at the same time, it's very simple. So I want to talk about why we spend too much time on shadows and I like to kind of explain them as shadows are like symptoms of this holographic experience that we're in. You know, this is a physical world and we're constantly creating, and from the spirit world, it's all holographic. All these pictures that we're experiencing, all these images that we're experiencing, they're holograms. They're holograms manifested in the physical world. But it's coming from the spirit world. We're all spiritual beings. Our physical bodies are not our permanent location. This is all a hologram. And a lot of shadow that a lot of us work on are also from this holographic experience. And they tell the story of the shadow. They tell the story of the symptom that needs to be healed. The symptom is the indicator of something that is out of alignment. So, you know, if you have a fear of abandonment, a fear of unworthiness, a fear of illness, even little things like that, a fear of death, this is a symptom of this holographic experience. It is an experience or experiences that have happened or accumulated over time, over your physical time, to have manifested itself into a symptom of a fear. And a lot of us are desperately trying to heal those symptoms, those fears. And see, I like coming at this from a holistic perspective, okay? When we have a symptom in our physical body or mental or emotional body, you can ask any holistic practitioner and they will tell you the same thing, you know, find the root cause. What's the root cause? Don't pay too much attention to the symptom. Yes, you're experiencing discomforts. Yes, you can treat it with things that will make it easier or make it more comfortable, or so, you know, whatever symptom it is won't spread or worsen. Yes, but that's still not healing the root cause. You still have to pay attention to what's really going on, what is out of synergistic alignment with your body. The same thing goes with our spiritual being, with our shadows. Shadow is just a symptom. And yes, we can treat it. Yes, we can pay attention to it. But unless you're treating the root cause, it's never going to get healed. Understanding frequencies. If you understand frequencies, you'll understand what I'm talking about when we say that a fear or a shadow can be acknowledged. It's in the frequency of being aware. When you put your energy into acknowledging it and recognizing it. However, recognition and awareness is not in the frequency of healing or transmuting. The frequency of transmutation and of being healed is in the frequency of action. It's in the frequency of being practical of your approach of treating it, of treating that root cause, or that understanding of it's beyond awareness, it's beyond recognition, that you have to take steps and actions to actually transmute the energy or heal the energy, transmute the shadow or heal the symptom. Um, um, so let's break this down a little bit easier now. Shadows are merely just a symptom of this holographic experience. And you can experience the same symptom over and over and over again. This is an indication that you have not approached the root cause and treating the root cause. If you continue to feel the same shadows or experience the same shadows over and over again, it is because you're merely just covering up the symptom or acknowledging the symptom and being aware of it, recognizing it, but you haven't begun the process of really healing the root cause of it. It's a struggle. It's hard. Like, how do you know what you're doing is going to treat you or cure you? And I'm going to tell you right now, it's a very, very simple answer, but most people don't know it. So I want to share that information with you. How do you know? How do you know if you're treating the root cause? Well, if you continue to experience the same symptom, you're not treating it. So if you're constantly experiencing the same shadow, say you feel unworthy, I feel unworthy and I always feel unworthy and it never goes away no matter what I do, then you're just doing cover-ups. These cover-ups seem to temporarily dissipate the feelings of unworthiness, but it never really fully goes away. So understand that this is what's going on. And then the next step would be to determine what the root cause is and really recognize and becoming aware of it, but then taking action. So what is a root cause? The root cause of unworthiness or of abandonment or of fearing death or illness is actually you. You are turning your back on the universe. You are telling the universe, you're sending the universe the messages that you are not embracing the gifts that the creator or the universe has given to you to utilize as a tool to benefit your highest good. And if you are turning your back on these gifts, you're telling the universe that you're not worthy of these gifts. You're telling the universe that the gifts that it has provided for you, you will not utilize. You are not using in your everyday life. You're not putting it into practical use in this holographic experience. The universe is reading this message and sending it right back. It's creating experiences that are aligned to your beliefs. If you believe you're unworthy of these gifts, then the universe is going to send you an experience of unworthiness or of abandonment or of illness or of death. So what gifts am I talking about? What gifts is the universe giving us that we're turning our backs on? You're a part of the natural world. We're all a part of the natural world. When we turn our backs on the natural world, these are the gifts that I'm talking about. If you're ignoring nature, the Creator has given us plenty of tools to work with in the natural world so that we are synergistically aligned to our physical demands and our spiritual demands and everything in between. When we turn our backs on natural foods, when we turn our backs on natural medicine, when we turn our backs on the animal kingdom, on the plant kingdom, and giving them proper care, embracing that everything around us has life, and that getting in the frequency of embracing and feeling gratitude for those living things, including ourselves, by self-care and caring for others and caring for those living things. in a natural way, from the natural world, using the tools from the natural world to care for one another and ourselves. This is how you embrace the gifts that the universe has given us. That we're all from the natural world, and we're all synergistically working together to achieve synergy and equilibrium, which brings peace and love and those frequencies in. And when we turn our backs on those things, we are no longer allowing ourselves those frequencies of inner peace, of inner love, of outer peace. We are in the frequency of telling the universe that I am not worthy of these gifts, by doing the exact opposite, by using chemical treatments, by eating chemically enhanced foods, I don't think that's enhanced, chemically treated food, I'll say, by ignoring what the natural world is about, and that which includes us. And when we turn our backs on those things, it's actually a message to the universe saying that you're unworthy of it, that I'm abandoning the unseen world or the natural world. I'm abandoning those things. I don't believe in those things, or I'm conditioned to not utilize those things as tools that benefits myself and everyone around me and everything else around me. So you're telling that this is a message that you're telling the universe. It's a subconscious message. When you don't utilize these things, when you'd rather stick to the beliefs and the conditions that were bestowed on you, it's nobody's fault. It's just, it's just how it is. But recognizing it is the first step. The next step would be to change it, taking action. So if you're somebody who has been brought up in this way, where you don't embrace the natural things that the Creator has given us, that you're kind of in the rat race of just using things at convenience because it's there, that is turning your back on the natural world. And the universe understands this very, very, very deeply, and will send you the experiences that are that you're asking for, those unworthy things. You don't want those things, so that the universe is responding according to you. So if you are showing the universe, and a lot of people say, oh, but I love the natural, I love animals, or, oh, I love me a good piece of fruit, and that's wonderful. You're being aware that these things exist. You're recognizing that they exist, and then you use them too. You take pleasure in them as well, and those little bits are what can direct you and guide you right back into fully embracing the natural world, by completely involving yourself in these things, by changing your habits, by changing your conditions, by changing your beliefs of not fully embracing. The universe will give you as much as you give it. The universe gives you everything. The universe has provided us everything that we need to find inner peace, to find equilibrium, to be synergistic, not just with ourselves, but with everything around us that the natural world has brought us. And if you embrace a little bit of it, the universe will give you an experience in that same measure, a little bit. So if you embrace it fully, completely, then the universe is going to send you those experiences that completely and fully embrace what it means to be in that frequency, which is equilibrium, peace, love, synergy, That's the frequency, those are the experiences that the universe is going to relay back to you. So if you in your life are experiencing symptoms of the opposite, so you don't feel like you're at peace, or you don't feel that there's love around you, or you're just having a lot of inner conflict and outer conflict, then that is an indication that you are turning your back on the universe to that measure. You are ignoring the gifts of the Creator. So what do? You acknowledge that, but then you have to actually take those steps to changing, to redirecting yourself, re-guiding yourself into the natural world. And this is how the universe is going to read the messages of you. Hi, baby. He just woke up. Of the messages. There he is. Oh, mi papito. So the universe is going to respond accordingly. So if you change these things and you start to make those baby steps into the natural world, once again, the universe is going to read those messages and is going to respond accordingly, and is going to send you the experiences of equal measure. You embrace the universe, you embrace the gifts that the Creator has given you, the natural world, then the universe is going to bring you the experiences of those frequencies, of those vibrations, and you yourself are going to you're going to start experiencing for yourself inner peace and love. And that is a symptom and an indication that you are truly embracing the natural world in this holographic experience that we're in. So when you think of shadow, let's think of, oh, but what's the matter? So if you feel abandonment, and you're experiencing abandonment in your holographic experience, in your physical world, then you yourself have abandoned the universe of the gifts that it's provided us and you. If you feel fears of illness or death, and you're pumping yourself up with chemicals, pharmaceuticals, stimulants, you're constantly in the rat race of that frequency, of that vibration of believing that chemicals are supposed to treat a living body, a living organism, which chemicals do the opposite. You're not embracing the gifts that the Creator has given you to utilize natural approaches to helping your body be synergistically aligned to the well-being of yourself and others, and health, and this is how the universe will relay back to you experiences that don't bring on the fear of illness or death. You're all of a suddenly, magically, you're not going to feel scared of illness, because if you understand the natural world and how it works synergistically, you're going to understand that illness doesn't exist and there's nothing to fear. That's how you take care of these shadows. It's not paying attention to the shadow itself, treating the symptom like it's going to go away forever. Hi, baby, come here. My other one woke up here. You know, you gotta, here. Oh, there's my babies. Good morning. Good morning. Your shadows will be healed if you care for the things that are causing your shadows, the root cause of your shadows. Not so much the shadows. The shadows are symptoms. You want to take care of the root cause. The root cause is asking yourself, how am I turning my back on the universe? Why am I experiencing this shadow? What what have I ignored from the universe? What gifts? And then embracing those things. I hope that makes sense to all of you. Thank you so much for listening. I gotta take care of my babies. We'll have yogurt and fruit, baby. We have yogurt and fruit, okay? Thank you so much. If you have any questions, please shoot them my way. I appreciate you all listening. I hope that all made sense. I can break this down for a while. I could talk about this in more depth, actually. So let me know if this is a topic of interest to you, and I will continue to talk more about this in more detail. And I love analogies. I have great analogies to explain this better for you all if you want to hear those out. Thank you so much again. Have a beautiful, beautiful Monday. Namaste.